The 30 Years' War stands as one of the longest and most devastating conflicts in European history, a war so entangled in the web of religion and politics that it reshaped the continent. Beginning in 1618 and concluding in 1648, the war was ignited by deep-rooted religious tensions between Protestant and Catholic states, intertwining fervent religious beliefs with ambitious political and territorial objectives. At its core, the spark that lit the fuse was the defenestration of Prague, where Protestant nobles threw two Catholic officials out of a castle window, symbolizing the defiance against the Holy Roman Emperor's attempts to enforce Catholic hegemony in Bohemia. This act set off a chain reaction of alliances and hostilities across Europe. The early phase of the conflict saw the Protestant Union clashing with the Catholic League, drawing in major powers like Spain, France, Sweden, and Denmark. Notable battles like the Battle of White Mountain, where Catholic forces triumphed decisively in 1620, and the Battle of Breitenfeld in 1631, where Swedish King Gustavus Adolphus turned the tide in favor of the Protestants, marked significant turning points. As the war progressed, it became less about religion and more about the shifting sands of political power. Monarchs and rulers, such as Cardinal Richelieu of France, leveraged the conflict to weaken the Habsburgs' influence, regardless of the religious affiliations of their allies. Cities were razed, populations decimated, and armies roamed the land, leaving famine and plague in their wake. The human cost was staggering, with an estimated 8 million casualties. The Peace of Westphalia in 1648 finally brought an end to the hostilities. This treaty not only concluded the war but also introduced enduring principles of international law, notably state sovereignty and the inviolability of borders. It redrew the political map of Europe, granting independence to Portugal from Spain and the Dutch Republic from Spanish rule. The war's conclusion marked a pivotal shift in European history. It heralded the age of the modern nation-state and a new diplomatic order that balanced power among competing entities. Additionally, the 30 Years' War transformed military tactics and the nature of warfare, setting the stage for the future conduct of armed conflict. The legacy of the 30 Years' War is profound. It underscored the destructive potential of religious and political discord, shaping the way subsequent generations approached the delicate balance between church and state. It fostered an environment where sovereignty and self-determination became the cornerstones of international relations, influencing the diplomacy and political landscape of Europe for centuries to come.